Hi Virgo, welcome. Hola. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. It is time for your November reading. Thank you for your patience with the delivery of this particular message. It's coming out when it's meant to come out. Virgo, lots of eclipse energy, right? Lots of things still going on that affected you last month that are pushing into this month. For some of you Virgos, and I'm hearing cross-watchers, you are welcome here too. This is something where you are going to have to pay attention to the seasonal changes that are coming. So during these winter months, some of you guys, it might not be winter for you, but there's going to be something new. So I can't even make it up. I went straight to it. Definitely dealing with a soulmate here. Some of you guys, I don't necessarily think that you feel foolish, but you know that some sort of change had to happen for a reason. There's a vibration of dealing with someone karmic. Okay, I kind of feel it. If this person is in your life, if they're constantly triggering you, Virgo, it's for a reason. You know, it's the truth that needs to come out. Venus is actually moving into Libra, or it already has, one of the two. And that truth is going to require a certain sort of understanding, either from your person or from you at this time. And it's very important that you allow that aspect to come through, okay? So let's see what's going on between you and your soulmates here. What information? Energy of the highest white light. Our ancestors, our angels, please watch over us and protect us as we deal with this November reading for our Virgos. The Two of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. So if there's someone that's been in your life consistently lying to you, not telling you the truth, or there's been some sort of behavior where it's like a take-all type of energy, I'm going to do what I want, there is going to be some sort of karma that now has to be dealt with in regards to that, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, it's definitely going to be in relationships. I told you it is a soulmate. You know, when you have the number two is about balance. You have two twos here, right? 222, very, very quickly coming up here. So the vibration and an angelic vibration of you, your higher self, but you and your better half, you and possibly the karmic, okay? Something that you have been dealing with for quite some time, but it makes you feel like you're supposed to give opportunity to love. You definitely are supposed to be giving an opportunity towards love, is what I'm hearing. Try to look at your situation from a different perspective, if that helps you a little bit here, Virgo. Yeah, you want to continue some sort of relationship with somebody, and you would be willing to work it out with this person. But again, there's some sort of lie. There's some sort of manipulative vibe. This person just, it keeps like weighing you down, and you don't want to deal with that anymore. That's just what I'm feeling. And it's almost like you don't have to if you don't want to. It's okay for you to separate from somebody that is making you feel like, you know, loving them is too hard, or if loving you is too hard for them. It's like, okay, well, let's go do something different. Let's come up with a different idea, you know, or a different plan of action. And if it doesn't include this other person, yeah, I mean, I think that you want this person around, but you would be willing to say, hey, I'm okay with being single. I'm okay with being me. You know, Virgo, this is all about you being able to take care of yourself at this time. There's also something here, and Virgo, you are all over this reading. Look at that. You have Virgo energy here at the bottom of the deck, but you also have the Three of Swords. Some of you guys, the pickle that you're in is because you have more than one lover, all right? And you are consistently trying to work on relationships, but unfortunately there's either a third party that's really pissed off, you know, that you have allowed another party to come in here, or it's someone from your past. You know, they just keep, you know, bringing up the past, or working on the past, or talking about the past, some sort of heartache, some sort of pain. And I feel like the cards are telling you to focus on you. You know, figure out what your soul purpose is. Be the divine one. You have a lot of different things to do. And I don't think that the universe is telling you to be selfish, but I definitely know that the universe is saying to you, if it's not necessarily about you or taking you in the right direction, it might not be where you need to go, okay? So plan accordingly, all right? Do not let this affect your money. Whatever it is that you are doing, it should be able to structure and bring balance to all relationships in your life and help and assist. There might be someone here that If this is like a playboy energy, and I say playboy because we have the King of Pentacles here, you have a relationship that you want to be in, but for some reason, it's like you act single. Okay, Virgo, or someone in your relationship wants to act single, and that is the irritant. Okay, that's just what I feel. It's an irritant, irritating factor. Yes, that's what I hear. Yeah, see, because it feels like someone's betraying the relationship, you know, and so you're going to have to make changes and you're going to have to do something accordingly. If you feel like you're in a relationship, Virgo, what is up? This is all about you. Every single Virgo card that could possibly come out tonight has been about you. Take the opportunity not to allow anyone to hurt you, okay? I'm not sure why the juggling that's been going on back and forth between you and this particular soulmate had to happen the way that it did. But right now you're at the precipice. You're at the very beginning of learning that you can do something different. You can say, you know, if you hurt me in the past or you tried to harm me in the past, you know, I don't have to deal with this shady ass energy anymore. I can step into emotion and a powerful segment in my life that brings me abundance. It brings me fortune. There's a lot of pentacles here. Okay, so it's talking to you about your own stability. It's talking to you about this new opportunity. So you're going to be receiving some sort of message about this new plan. I know that if somebody feels like someone is playing games here, that's definitely a confirmation of something that you will see. If somebody is playing games with you and trying to manipulate you, you will be stepping back from that situation because it's not something that is good for your health. You know, your mental health, your emotional health, your overall well-being is what is important here. So if change needs to come, then you would be allowing that to come by going within, you know, taking your higher self here and allowing new blessings and, you know, the vision of prosperity to come through. That's just what I'm hearing. The vision of prosperity is going to be very, very important for you. I do know that if there is a price to pay, the price will be paid. All right, so not everybody does things in the right way. Sometimes they choose to do things out of ego. I feel like Spirit really does want you to be successful, but because of the shady ways, because of some sort of back and forth or, you know, betrayal within a relationship, someone keeps finding themselves single here, right? Someone keeps finding themselves single here. And if maybe this is just the plan, it's like they behave the way that they do so that they can be single. They behave the way that they do so that they don't have to put in the effort to actually take charge of a relationship, because it ends up going from a pentacle or a king to a page. You know, and this is someone who is reverting to old ways and old behaviors because of some sort of hurt. There could have been a relationship that somebody wanted to continue. I keep picking up on this wanted to type of energy, but it just didn't work out that way. You know, I don't think that it was meant to hurt you. I just think that it's because of the way other people chose to live their life. You know, there's also something here about someone who is selfish, Virgo, and it could be children. It could be children that are selfish and you really care about these particular children. You would do anything for them. You give them money. You try to help them, make sure they get to work, things like that. But there's something that's been going on in the relationship and it's karmic in nature. And there could be some sort of an abusive, emotional abuse here that has been coming. So there could be someone who withholds money. They try to tell you in a very immature way that they do care about you, they do love you, but I mean, that's not the person's love language, something along those lines, and that's what ends up causing a very, very major issue, okay? Causes definitely a major issue for someone here. The Scorpionic energy is very prominent, so if you guys have a Scorpio moving into your life, you could be possibly obsessing about someone. Maybe there's someone here that wants to be in a relationship. They're in a relationship with someone, but they want to be in a relationship with someone else. Okay, I have been picking up on that vibration for quite a few of the signs where they're just dealing with one person, but they would rather, really show their love and support and effort to someone else. And maybe that person actually rejected them. Okay. This could have been their empress. There could have been some sort of separation with this particular empress. Yeah. And that relationship just had to end. It had to end. I think there's also a conversation that's coming in here. You guys might be finding out that someone has passed away with the Death card and the King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They might be a third party that notifies you that, either a relationship has ended or somebody is found at home is what this looks like. Or there's some sort of, it's almost a work aspect, someone who's very, very adamant about the way that they are trying to pursue something. Someone is overly emotional here, and it's a problem for other people within the organization, and they are now on the defense about that. And so some sort of new opportunity might be allowed, but I don't think that this new opportunity is going to go in the person who's having the emotional breakdown's favor. The emotional breakdown is a problem. It is definitely a problem. You guys are also going to, if you guys are entrepreneurs or you are in some sort of, excuse me, I was about to cough. You might be realizing it, but you don't know how to vocalize something or be mindful about how you want to say it. Yeah, because I literally just had to cough. I pushed pause because I didn't want to do that. It was very loud. And all of a sudden my throat just said, oh, it's like the whole throat chakra here is blocked. It's like almost someone wants to try to shut someone down here with telling their truth. They don't vocalize the fact that they care about this other person the way that they do. And Virgo, again, here you are at the bottom of the deck. Someone has these options. Someone is saying, I would like to make my own choices, but there's information that's being left out. Okay. I don't feel like whoever it is that's asking the questions is meant to know at this time, or someone is deliberately keeping this information. Okay. This is a relationship that you guys have possibly been dealing with for a very long time as well. Okay. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, again, Pisces, Scorpio, very, very loud in your chart here. I do see that there could also be a potential Aries, or you are dealing with another Virgo. I just heard another Virgo for some of you. There is also a Libra here, all right? The confusion, the deception, all of the things that you have been dealing with in this romantic relationship, whether it's a work relationship or it's just in general, the truth is now going to be coming out. I feel like if you did have a frog in your throat, or you've been dealing with that plague type energy of where everything just, when it rains, it pours type energy, all of that will now be coming through. I think that some of you are realizing if there was someone you cared about, but you weren't choosing this particular person, or they weren't choosing you. And again, it could have been because of some sort of in and out within the relationship. This person is moving on and choosing someone else. I feel like that's, somebody is having to learn to turn off the switch here, okay? And switch to the emotions is what I'm picking up on, okay? And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the karma. Somebody has always said, instead of, really saying, hey, this is how I feel, this is the thing that I want to have happen in my life, they've always shut down. They've always said, no, I'm not going to speak my truth. I'll just go over here, be by myself. But that's the immature way to do it. And that's the past. And that's what somebody's thinking about. And so now this karmic energy is finally coming back up. Okay. Virgo, I am going to say that whatever relationship or whatever union this is that you have been dealing with, it's now time for the truth to come out. The Six of Cups, again, is scorpionic energy. You are definitely dealing with other people. You're dealing with taxes. You're dealing with, situations where there, like I said, is possibly a price that needs to be paid. There might be multiple prices that need to be paid. But I don't think that you understand this at this time, okay? So let's see how you're getting paid. There it is right there. I feel like you need to invest in yourself right now. You are definitely going through some sort of conflict, and it's because you have been in a relationship or you've been in multiple sexual relationships. I do see here that if some of you guys are dealing with what I call that funny money, Virgo, or, money that's gained through some sort of extortion, or some sort of, I don't know, I'm just going to say ill-gotten money, that is now going to be ending, okay? There could be, again, the Scorpio that comes in, and I'm just going to say may even ruin whatever it is that you have going on, and the justice system might be involved, okay? I feel like it's someone from their past. I know that there's a waiting game here. Someone has done a lot of effort and paid a lot of money to help someone out because they cared, and then they find out that this person potentially took advantage of them. There's also something here. Look at that. I keep going back to you. Please just be mindful not to be petty. Okay, that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. Don't be petty, because it leads to further issues. It leads to further heartbreak. It's an opportunity for you to learn how to grow and to invest in things that make you feel better. All right, so that's what this November energy and the rest of the time is going to be. You definitely are going to have family come forward and express some sort of desire to come see you. They wondered what happened to you. They wanted to know where you've been. They figured that you were doing okay. You could have been dealing, again, there's a fire sign energy here. Maybe it's a Leo. I just also feel like there's somebody here who wants to keep you as an option or some sort of side piece, however this resonates for you, whether it's you or it's your other person. This is going to lead to some sort of very, very traumatic incident. I want you to be mindful of that, okay? Here's the other thing. If you've been wondering and you've been spying and waiting to see where someone has gone, this person, and like I said, a lot of motion here. This person has moved on to a new person, okay? If you've been really trying to say, I have to tell my truth about this person. I love this person. I should have married this person. I don't necessarily see regret here, but I do see an emotional abuse, okay? When it came to whether or not somebody was able to choose their particular lover. See what I mean? Because this is a twin flame energy, right? And somebody waited, and then a third party came in and offered the marriage that someone should have offered. So if you've been waiting, for someone to offer you marriage here, I don't think that you should do that anymore. I think that it blocks you. I think it blocks your creativity. And I believe that there's an opportunity for you, again, to move out of this phase of feeling stuck or feeling betrayed or feeling, abandoned, when really it was just a karmic lesson that needed to be learned about a soulmate that you chose to care about that didn't have enough opportunity or gumption to really take care of you. It's not like this person is going to get down on bended knee here and just automatically believe, in corresponding with you after everything that's transpired. That's kind of what I'm saying here. Yeah, see what I mean? It's kind of like a lost cause in a way for some of you. I feel like some people do have hope, but the hope that you're looking for might not come with the truth that you expect. It's something different, and I feel like, especially if there is someone who really tried to cause you pain and hurt, I don't see that person has ever changed their particular ways, okay? And again, I'm just going to say, Virgo, if you have lived the life where you deliberately went out here and delayed someone's money, chose not to be their lover, chose not to, address your twin flame, and it could just be a stressful situation for you right now. Okay, so I think at this time what they're saying to you is, instead of coming from a state of lack, really pay attention to what feels right, what feels good. Be willing to talk about your soulmate connections, okay? But don't sit up here and worry and pillow talk and, put stress on someone else. I feel that the prayer work is what's going to lead you into your new soulmates. And what this also says is that, everybody has more than one soulmate here. So even with all of this energy where it's like the communication might just be really, really stressful for you, you do have a love that is coming in for you that's meant for you. Okay, but you have to learn to leave these karmic, abusive, emotionally abusive situations somewhere else, right? It's not meant for you to deal with this. And so that's the hard lesson here. You know, how do you move forward from people that are bringing conflict in your life? Okay, overall message. Let's get one more message. Bottom of the deck, okay, you also have the Ace of Coins again. And actually, I never use this deck on camera, do I? See, and I don't think I'm supposed to. Overall message is going to be, let's get rid of the negativity and fully take charge of the things that we have going on in life. Oh, excuse me. And it's important for you guys to take charge, all right? It's important for you guys to understand any new opportunities are going to be up to you, definitely, okay? But it's going to be done through love. It's going to be done through light, yeah, and judgment, and making some sort of decision to do something brand new and moving away and out of a situation that does not serve you, okay? So overall energy is, do not allow this stressful Nine of Swords to come through. You know, if you want to heal that, or if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling pulled on, the answer is going to be self-love. It's going to be self-love the entire time. I'm hearing the name Philip. I'm also seeing, again, the number 2. Anything else? You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Overall energy is that your guardians are watching you, okay? They have been working with you for a very long time. They want you to be successful. Again, please remember that when you are working with karmic energy or past life energy here, it can take a long time, you know, to learn the lesson. But as long as you're willing to be stable, be honest, and be someone that will collaborate with the spirit guides, you will be, you know, learning that lesson of self-love, okay? And it won't be one of confusion. It will be one of truth. It will be one of honesty and one of integrity. So with that being said, please don't forget to hit that like button so you guys know when we're going live or we're getting ready to post something new for you. Virgo, I feel like this is a great reading as long as you can take it with a grain of salt. Maybe a shot of tequila, maybe a little bit of lime, whatever. Invite me over if you're doing that. So again, I appreciate you. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys around. Friday Night Love Tarot is your weekly. Peace and elbow grease.